He says he's routinely present at local law enforcement incidents, taking video at the scene and uploading it to his YouTube channel.
We have a shocking new revelation to discuss here in SLO. Officer Blake Etherton of SLO PD, he's no stranger to the channel. I've had many encounters with him. So why are we talking about him? Well, it seems Blake has filed a lawsuit against SLO PD. That's right, a cop employed by SLO PD is suing SLO PD. But there's more. He names me in the lawsuit. So I'm gonna go over everything today. Shout out to Calcoast News for breaking the story. Lots of digital news is hidden behind paywalls, but Calcoast News is free. So think about donating and subscribing today. I'll leave a link in the description to the article and to the donation site. All right. On January 13th, Blake Etherton filed a lawsuit against the city of San Luis Obispo. In so doing, he spilled a lot of tea. I think that's what the kids are calling it nowadays. As it turns out, Blake's been fucking up repeatedly since 2020. According to the lawsuit, he was docked pay, demoted, suspended, and removed from all specialty assignments for his role in 3 separate incidents. The first, Etherton was involved in a shootout in Paso Robles in 2020. Investigators determined Blake used poor decision-making and took unnecessary risk while he fired shots at a suspect. Apparently, officers were located between Blake and the suspect while he shot at the suspect. Later that year, Etherton was investigated again and found to be in violation of use of force rules during their arrest of a suspect. Here's where I come into the story. This asshole cop is pulling me over. It's the copyright cop. In July of 2022, Etherton and his partner Sizemore were responding to a call when Sizemore texts Etherton saying that he intended to pull me over and cite me should any traffic violations occur. And this is new information. You know, that's a private text between him and his partner. No one ever knew this until this lawsuit was filed. So apparently this cop Sizemore has been wanted to get me for some time, and he was like, you know what? If I see anything, I'm gonna pull this guy over. When both officers noticed my car, they immediately started following me. As they are following me, another call comes in about a man challenging cars and throwing metal pipes in the street. I drive towards the new call with Etherton still following me, but before I can get there, I'm pulled over by Etherton for failure to signal. I tried explaining to Etherton that the turn was legal, but he had already made up his mind.
There you go.
And if you look at where I turned right there, it's a straight arrow and a left arrow. So you have 2 options. You can go left or you can go straight.
Well, actually, you can only go... Did you go straight?
Yeah, I went straight, man.
You went straight?
Yes. He tickets me. I drop a few videos providing evidence of my innocence, and the ticket gets dismissed a week later. Now, we never get to know if or how cops get punished when they mess up. But here's the cool part. Because there is a detailed lawsuit, we finally get to see behind the scenes, almost a year after my ticket, Etherton was doled out the following punishment. Temporary pay reduction equivalent to 100 hours unpaid suspension. Attend at least 16 hours of remedial training in ethics, tolerance, emotional intelligence, and traffic enforcement. And lastly, he is to be removed from all specialty assignments like SWAT, field training officer, etc. Etherton got the shaft on this one, and I'm not sure if that's usual or not, but for the first time, we're actually getting to see what punishment looks like. And if they actually do that, because, we're all under the impression that they don't punish anything. They're all on the same side, so it's hard to say. Now, the cherry on top of this whole situation is that he lost this case and ended up with harsher punishments. So he's suing SLO PD because they punished him inappropriately. He loses the case, and then he gets punished even harder. Now, it's my understanding that he is appealing that decision, but I'm actually not too sure. I have a copy of the lawsuit. I recommend other people try to obtain it themselves. I also recommend everyone reads the article that Calcoast News put out about this whole situation. I can't thank Karen from Calcoast News enough for bringing this to my attention. This is something that definitely would have been slid under the rug if Karen had not dug up the information about this. I think it's hilarious that this cop had it out for me and tried to do something about it and then got in trouble for it. It's freaking amazing. That's where we're at. Thanks for watching. More to come.
How about this? Because I know you're going to see me in the future.
Yeah.
How about you go look at the intersection and then come talk to me about it after you find it?
You lose.